Hello, and welcome to Environmental Science 115. I'm your instructor, Professor Susan Mahoney, and I'd like to take a few minutes right now to go over some information that will help you prepare for and succeed in Environmental Science 115. These are the topics that this short video will discuss. How to succeed, what to expect, our required textbook, and how to get Canvas technical assistance. So first, some tips on how to be successful. First, be realistic about how much time this class will take. Online classes do not take less time than in-person classes. The community college system uses something called Carnegie units. The system assumes that a 3-unit lecture class during an 18-week semester will be held 3 hours in class and take 6 hours of work outside of class for a total of 9 hours. So since the summer term is only 6 weeks, not 18, summer classes go 3 times as fast. So you can do the math and see that 27 hours is a good estimate for the number of hours you should expect to spend completing class material. Can you put in less time and still succeed? Perhaps. Can you succeed studying 5 to 10 hours per week? Unlikely. Next, importantly, set up a routine. Our class week runs Monday through Sunday. You should schedule yourself time to be online several times per week. Get it on your personal schedule. Make it your routine. Notably, each week, except week 1, there is an hour-long timed exam on Wednesdays. Get it on your calendar. Also, we often have Friday or Sunday due dates, but do not try to put off all the work until Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's a recipe for disaster. Instead, try to get as much as you can done early in the week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Class announcements and personal communications will be through email. You should check it daily. Never hesitate to contact me, and importantly, I encourage you to also communicate with your colleagues. Typically, most students who don't succeed in Environmental Science 115 are students who lack time management skills and/or they fall behind. Don't fall behind, and check your grades often. Also, if you feel like you're falling behind, take action. Block out more of your time for working on the class, and also contact me immediately. Lastly, I encourage you to connect what you're learning to other aspects of your life. Talk over the material with friends and family. Seek out activities in your community related to the material we cover in class. Okay, so how will this class work? Well, each week we'll have 3 to 4 major topics to cover. Each topic will have an intro page where you should start. The intro page will give a brief description of what we're going to study. Also, the intro page will list the learning objectives that you need to master and the tasks you will need to complete. At the end of the week, you should recheck the intro page to double check that all the tasks are complete and that you have mastered the material. In fact, I highly encourage you to write out answers to the topic learning objectives. This is not something you'll submit. It is not due, but it is the best study aid for preparing for exams. The intro page also sometimes has additional information about assignments, upcoming deadlines, etc. The general flow for a topic is as follows. You will read a chapter in the textbook and take a short online quiz on the reading. Next, you will read or view additional material that I have posted with this topic. Sometimes this is text, sometimes videos, sometimes websites, etc. Finally, you will usually complete some sort of assignment, a discussion board post, a drawing, calculations, written questions, etc. Sometimes the assignments will be at the end, and sometimes the lesson and the assignments will be interbedded. Also, sometimes you will have strict due dates, such that there is time for your colleagues to comment on your work. In summary, there is a lot going on. You need to be motivated to get work done, and you need to manage your time well. We have one required textbook for this class. You need a copy. This can be a rental book, an online book, a used book, or a new book. But you cannot expect to succeed without the textbook. Notably, it's a good read. Most students actually enjoy reading the book. Shocking, I know, for a science textbook, but this one is different than most science textbooks. Please be sure you get the correct edition. You need the second edition. The first edition is not appropriate. Additionally, you do not need any online portals or other add-ons that may be sometimes sold with the text. You simply need the textbook. Lastly, Canvas is now our district's official course management system. Some of you may not have used it yet. It is a bit different than Web Access, but in many ways it's better. Be sure you know how to contact Canvas technical support, and do not hesitate to contact them if you are having a technical issue. In fact, you absolutely should contact them if you are having a technical issue so that it can be brought to their attention. There's a help icon on every page of Canvas. Also, I posted a quick guide that may help you do some of the routine tasks that you can expect to do in this class. Alrighty, again, welcome to Environmental Science 115. Let's get started. You've now read the course intro page, and you've viewed this video. Next, you'll move on to the syllabus and the course schedule, and then you'll take a quiz on all this introductory material. Enjoy!